Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I said in my last video that I may not upload in a couple weeks because we were going to Japan so I could take the last section of my CPAs. Let's keep this a little bit lighthearted and do a what's in my bag. I don't know if I've ever done a what's in my bag because honestly, until we moved here, I didn't really carry a purse unless I was going to dinner, which then I only ever had a small purse. This is actually my first bag purchase, and I decided to get the Andiamo just because it's a good size, and I always thought this bag was really pretty. When I was looking into buying bags, I thought maybe I shouldn't spend so much on a bag just because it was my first, and I thought, one, I don't really know how to take care of bags, which you can see in the wear and tear in the corners of this bag, that I've never had like a nice bag like this for daily use. So I knew it would get beat up. So I kind of went back and forth whether or not I was even going to get like a nice designer bag. But in the end, I decided to. And this is the one I went for. And I love it. And I love the color of it, which I will put on the screen because I can't remember the name of the color. But it's like this muted green. It kind of looks like it could be gray. It kind of looks like it could be green, depending what you wear, depending on the light. But yeah, this is my everyday bag. I have worn the heck out of this bag. Daily use, I can use it. She's traveled with me. Usually when I travel, I bring the dust bag and I will put it in the dust bag. And this will be either what I put under my seat, depending on our seating situation. So yeah, I do travel with it. I try really hard to take care of it, but I don't really know how to take care of it. I've tried Googling it, but there's no like one and done how to take care of nice bags. So I just try to be mindful, not put it down on the street, not put it down in general. Since I've never filmed one, I'm gonna kind of just show you like literally everything that's in the bag. The first thing I want to show you guys is this little coin purse, Cartier coin purse. I got this as a wedding gift from my mom and my sister. And for the longest time, I would just carry it around in my purse and I actually didn't know what to put in it. Oh, hi, bear. Until recently, I've actually been putting jewelry in it. So when I went to Japan and I took my test, you can't wear jewelry going into the test. So, you know, stuff gets tangled, jewelry gets lost really easily. So I started keeping jewelry in this because I don't have my engagement ring yet. It's still being made. Something that I do keep in this is my Etsy engagement ring. I do forget to put this on a lot. So I have two engagement rings that we kind of bought as like placeholders. So now one of them I always keep in here and keep in my bag. I just like to always have my ring on me. And sometimes you just forget because you have to take it off, whatever. So keeping my Etsy one in here, just in case I forget to throw it on, it's kind of like a nice little backup. And then another thing I keep in there are these just like earrings. Now when I sleep, the back of the earring that like pokes into your head, that annoys me now when I sleep. It never used to annoy me, but it does now. So I take my earrings out a lot more at night, which means I forget to put them back on. So I've been keeping a pair of earrings in my purse with me. Just again, it's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of nice to have it on me in case I'm out and about and I'm like, oh, I don't have earrings, and I can just pop in little studs. So I keep these ones from Linjer. Please, I'm so sorry, ignore my nails. These are the little earrings that I keep in there. This brings me to the sponsor slash collaborators of today's video, which is Linjer Jewelry. I have two new pieces from Linjer. But before I get into that, I actually want to tell you guys about a story about Linjer. If you're a subscriber, you'll know. If you're new, you won't know. But Linjer, I've worked with like a handful of times now. And it's obviously really great to get the opportunity to work for a jewelry brand or work with a jewelry brand. But when you're on like the receiving end of it, right? I just get sent these pieces, I get to wear them, I get to keep them, and I just talk about them. Like, that's all you really do when you do these collaborations. You never really get the consumer experience. But this Mother's Day, my sister actually got my mom something from Linjer, and she used my special offer discount code right here. And she had a fantastic experience. So I want to share that experience because it's actually like a consumer's experience and not just me being someone who gets sent these things and I just have to talk about them. Or my sister got my mom a Mother's Day gift and she accidentally had it sent to an old address and she couldn't get in touch with the new owners of this home. And so she couldn't get the piece of jewelry. she reached out to them and she's like, I'm so sorry. For whatever reason, this got sent to like my old address and I can't get in touch with them and I can't get this thing from my mom. And Linjer was like, hey, as a one-time courtesy, we'll just send you another one. And my sister texted me that this was her experience and she was like, it was really amazing. Like, rarely does that happen with like a jewelry brand. And she's like, so yeah, I just wanted to let you know that the company that you've been promoting, this is how their customer service handles situations like this. Obviously makes me feel happy as someone who promotes this brand, and it's just like not the same as spending your money on the jewelry, and I get that. So I thought it'd be nice to share with you like an actual consumer's experience firsthand from like one of my family members. So yeah, that's really great. But I have 2 new pieces from Linjer that I want to show you today. So a couple things about Linjer. They are a sustainable jewelry brand. Their items that they make are very petite, very delicate, and they're made to be worn every day. They're like everyday pieces. So you won't really find like cocktail jewelry or like more costumey jewelry at Linjer. It's very much so like dainty, delicate, daily wear type stuff. They use lab-grown gems. So the 2 things I have feature lab-grown diamonds, and they also use recycled metals. So the 2 pieces I also got are 14 karat gold, and that it would be recycled gold. First one I got is the Lyra bracelet in 14 karat gold. And it's just a dainty, delicate bracelet featuring lab-grown diamonds. And this fits right with my stack. These are the kind of bracelets that I wear. This is gonna go right with my stack. Didn't. Oh, I like that. I like that the diamonds are just big enough to kind of stand out on their own, but it's still delicate. I like it. Again, I'll put the name on the screen and I'll also put it in the description box below. There's also going to be a link that takes you to all of the Linjer jewelry that I own, which this necklace is another thing from Linjer. Never take it off. And then the next thing I got is the Eternity ring in 14 karat gold featuring all lab-grown diamonds. This is my first like full Eternity ring. I have a like half band diamond ring, but I kind of like this because, you know, no matter how it spins, you still see diamonds. This one I'll have to be a little bit more careful with because it has diamonds in the back. So for the love of everything, don't go to the gym with this on. If you have something like this, take it off because you will just absolutely destroy these stones. I know diamonds are the hardest substance and all, but they can still come loose and you can still lose. So yes, this will be a piece that I have to be more careful with. These are my 2 new pieces from Linjer. Love them. I just want to say thank you again, Linjer, for sending me these pieces. I so appreciate when I get to work with Linjer. So if you guys are interested or in the market for any new jewelry, check out Linjer. I will leave a link below to all the pieces I own, including the pieces I showed you today. I will also leave my special offer discount code below, as well as it's right here. And yeah, genuinely, if you guys are in the market, you should check them out because I wear these pieces daily. I've gone into the ocean with them, showered daily with it on, and it still is intact in beautiful condition. So yeah, it obviously can stand the test of time. So if you're in the market for some new jewelry, just check out Linjer. The next thing I keep in my bag is a Kindle. Now, I'm not the biggest reader ever. I go in and out of reading quite a bit. I usually read the most during Halloween because I do love a spooky book. That's usually when I start reading more, and they're not heavy, so it's not like putting so much weight in my bag. So it's just nice to have, and it really keeps a charge. I have the cheapest one, the one that has like the ads on the front or whatever. My husband got it for me, and he was like, well, if you use it a lot, like I'll get you the nicer one. But like it's so unnecessary to have the one that doesn't have the ads on front because like I don't really care that has the ads. And you know what? It's good for your brain. Being well-read never killed anybody. Next, a summer essential for sure, or like just living in Singapore, you need one of these. Not everywhere in Singapore has AC. Like the malls do, but some restaurants don't. Sometimes if you get into a Grab, they don't always have the AC on. And coming from an American, like I'm used to AC. So like when it's hot, we have the AC on. So this has been very, very nice to just walk around with. This is really nice to have on your person. Next, we have my wallet. Got it in 2023 when I went on my solo trip to Japan. I got it from a like a vintage secondhand, and it's like not in the most amazing condition ever. You can see like obviously it's not in amazing condition, but I think I got it for like $300 or $200. And when I went, I really wanted to get something from Chanel. Next, I have this little pouch of goodies. I keep this little claw clip right on here, hand sanitizer, which is always nice because, again, in Singapore, you take the MRT usually everywhere. So it's nice just to have this to be able to clean your hands off. I keep this in here. I don't love Angel Share in Singapore. This is more of my like fall scent. The only like mini bottle of perfume I have, so I keep it in there. This hand cream that I got when my husband and I were in Japan last year. It's a sandalwood hand cream. I think we got it when we were in Kyoto. We were walking around Kyoto, and I think I got this because my hands were dry. I just kept it in there. And keep my favorite chapstick of all time. I get this, my sister's med spa. They sell these, so every time I see my mom or my sister, I'm like, I'm gonna need you to bring me a new lip balm. Then I randomly have this Singapore Airlines lip balm. I have a candy. I'm sure I put this in one day when I'm like, ooh, if I ever really want something sweet. Then I have whatever this was. Trash. Oh, I have a bunch of mini crane origamis. I don't know why these are in here, but I have 3 of them. I don't know why, but I'm gonna keep them in there. The crane origamis are actually very funny. When I was younger, I wanted to fold 1,000 paper cranes, and there's like this thing, if you fold 1,000, then you get to make a wish. So it started this thing that every time we went to a restaurant, at the end I would like fold the napkin up and leave it on the table because I was just so in the headspace of like making them. So yeah, for a long time, like, I mean, years growing up, I would like fold a crane and like leave it on our table at restaurants. So now throughout life, right, I've like seen them. Like when we went to Thailand, we stayed at a Japanese hotel and they had a crane like on the bed. So now it's just funny when I see them, it just reminds me of that like quest I had when I was younger, and it just kind of makes me feel nostalgic. In the body of my bag, I try to keep my Osmo Pocket 3 that I'm filming on right now, just because I'm trying to be a better vlogger. So if like you have your camera on you, it's easier to like pop it out and film stuff. So I try to carry it around with me. I have this napkin, don't know what from. These nail clippers, think I got these from a 7-Eleven when we were in Taiwan. Don't know what it was for. This receipt from a 7-Eleven. Inside this bag, there's like this shelf pocket that the Andiamo has, and you can remove it, but I keep it in. So yeah, let's see what's in the pocket of these. So in one pocket I have a receipt, and then I have this little Metro card, this little bus card I got in Taiwan, and then I have just like the authentificate, bruh. It's just like, what, this is authentic. I don't even know. And then 2 tickets. I'm so shaky right now. This was for the museum that we went to in Taiwan. I'm pretty sure I still have these in here. I need to put this in my keepsake thing, but like right now I'm just gonna keep it in there. And then in the pouch, I have another candy. Again, whenever I get little candies like this, I rarely eat them right where I am. I don't think I'm gonna like this though. It's a salt lemon candy, but desperate times. So I like to keep candy in there. Another candy. Lord knows where I've picked these candies up, but I always save them for later because I feel like future me will like having it. I have this trash from traveling. I like to keep these sunglasses in here. Who doesn't like emergency sunglasses? These are from Les Specs, and they're so light because they're small, so they're really easy to keep in here. I'm sorry if I keep looking down. I just realized I probably am doing that a lot. Sorry. I have my phone here so I can see if I'm in focus. So if I've been looking down like this, my bad. They're nice because they're plastic, so they don't like scratch the leather in my purse. So you can just like throw them in, not worry about it scratching the leather. I have this little claw clip. This you can like pull up, half down. I don't keep any big ones because like they're just so big. I have a lip balm. I don't know. It's a coconut beach. It's like I think it's a natural one. I took it from my mom last time I saw her. And then I have this Clinique lip balm. It's like the classic one, you know. This one I actually got in Japan when I was on my solo trip in 2023. It's black honey, you know, the classic color. Keep this in there. This is so easy because it's like sheer if you just need a little color in your face. Another candy. And then, oh, like a hair treatment certificate, which I'm sure is expired. I don't know if this is for Japan or Taiwan. I don't know. That is everything. Oh, wait. And this was underneath, like, the panel at the bottom of this. I saw it peeking out. This is for glasses, to clean your glasses. I just realized I'm looking at this again. That is everything that is in my andiamo. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, maybe consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you liked me or want to see more of my content, maybe consider subscribing. But as far as this video goes, I think we're done. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.